Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Charles in Charge Cowboys Sports Report. Another victory Sunday. It is 17th of September, as you probably know, 7:15 Central Time. It's about 7:30 Central Time, my time. Just my quick little knee-jerk reaction to our Week 2 win today at home against the Jets. Tomorrow I'll have a video with more breakdown and exactly what we did, how we did it. Against this Jets defense, who a lot of people, paralleled them to the Niners defense on how good they were. A 30-10 win with 30 offensive points. It wasn't a defensive score, it wasn't a special team score. We had one short field when J-Ron Curse had that pick and got yards with it. We got stalled at the goal line several times. Tyler Smith not playing. I think has a big part to do with that because Quentin Williams was just hitting that left side, hitting Chuma Adoka's side, getting through him like a turnstile. He goes down, Tyler Bass comes in. Then Tyler Bass has to go to right guard because Zach Martin was knocked out of the game. Zach Martin looked fine after the game, though. He was walking fine and everything and whatnot. But before I get into my little quick knee-jerk reaction, guys, if you're not watching this, if you are watching this show and you have not subscribed, please hit the red subscribe button. It is free. It costs you nothing. It's a free investment on your part. I'm at 345. My goal is at 500, then 1,000. Then it's going to take off. So when I reach those goals, Cowboys Nation, I can start putting back into this channel, get a microphone, studio equipment, sound bites, a desktop just for this. It's got film and graphics so I can break stuff down for you, with visually. And a call-in line also for live shows, guys. This seems to work for Mike Fisher, so I'm giving it tries. On the count of 3, everybody, let's hit like if you have not subscribed. Hit subscribe if you haven't subbed yet, guys. On the count of 3, let's sub together, please. 1, 2, 3, sub. If you did it, wise investment. You're a real one, and it'll pay off because this show will be one of the shows that you will enjoy and look forward to watching here in the near future. On the count of 3, that like button. If we can hit that on the count of 3 together, guys. 1, 2, 3, boom, like. Thank you. If you did it, you're a one. I love you for it. I'm seeing other small content creators that can edit, put their Cash App name on the bottom of their screen. So when I was trying to get training camp, I just wrote, on paper. It's in every chat right now. The money sign, lowercase c, lowercase m, 65466. The top 3 donators for this season after Week 8 at Washington will get the following prizes. The top donator to this channel this season will get playoff tickets. The real deal. 50-yard line, medium deck, maximum 3 persons. Second place, you'll get 2 jerseys of your choice, any kind. Third place, an Emmitt Smith Rookie of the Year card, most likely to be autographed by that time. If donations are better than expected throughout the season, prizes 2 and 3 will be better and bigger. So on to our 2-0 start. Rodgers goes down, 4th snap of the game last week. They're down 13-3. The Jets rally at home to beat Buffalo, take the ball away from Josh Allen 4 times, and have a big overtime win. Now, once in this game did we trail. The closest the Jets got to us was 3 points when we're up 10-0, and Garrett Wilson caught the quick slant, took it to the house. This was not Gilmore's best day. We'll give him a pass. Old Gilly, got beat by young second-year Garrett Wilson, 68-yard quick slant to the house, and had 2 defensive pass interference penalties on him, 1 on the 4th down. But I'm not worried about that. I know how good Gilmore can be, especially in the biggest moments. Now, the biggest stat in my mind this game is Dak Prescott's interception number 0. None last week, none this week. And he had 38 pass attempts today. 38. More than we would like to see. He was 31 of 38. Yes, when it was 10-7, Sauce Gardner dropped a walk-in pick 6. They could have changed the complexity of the game. I believe if Sauce Gardner wouldn't have dropped that interception and he would have taken it back, still believe we would have won the game. We are just a better team all around than the Jets are. That would have given the Jets a lot of momentum. It would have taken the air out of the stadium. But Dak would have had a short memory. Would have came back. Our defense, would keep playing the way that they play. That wouldn't have, ended the game for us. 31 of 38, 255 yards, 2 passing touchdowns. I said if he was, 20 of 25 for 200 yards and 1 passing touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown, it'd be great. 2 near was just fine. CeeDee Lamb balls out, 11 catches, $143, and he was going up against DJ Reed and Sauce. 11 for $143. CeeDee Lamb is the real deal, man. He is going to be a top 5 or top 3 wide receiver by the end of this season. Mark my words. Tony Pollard, 25 carries, 75 yards. They kept him in the game longer than I think they should have. His last 4, 5, 6 carries went for no gain or loss of yardage because they knew we were going to run the ball. Deuce Vaughn had a couple splash plays. Our defense allows 10 points, gets 4 takeaways. We allow 215 total yards. 4 takeaways today, 3 last week. That's 7 total. The last team to go back-to-back seasons to lead in takeaways was, as you know, the 72, 73, and 74 Steel Curtain. They did 3 years in a row. We did it 21 and last year. This season, we have 7 in 2 games. We are on pace to be the only other team besides the Steel Curtain to do it 3 years in a row, and I believe we will. I said before the season started, this defense could be legendarily good as a single-season defense like the LOB in 2013, the no-fly zone in 2015, the 0-2 Bucks, defenses like championship defenses like that. No other team in the NFL has got off to a start like we have. Philadelphia is 2-0, but both of their wins by the skin of their teeth just about. San Fran looking good. The Rams gave them a fight today. Rams gave them a fight. 70-10 right now is what we've outscored the 2 New York teams. Allowed 10 points, scored 70. I believe if Tyler Smith was in and Brandon Cooks was in, a lot of those drives that stalled would have ended up in the end zone. Now, what drove me crazy was at the 1-yard line or inside the 5-yard line, let Dak use his legs to get in the end zone. We're at the 1-yard line, we get stood up, and wind up kicking a field goal. I mean, I'll take the 3 in a defensive game like that, but at the 1-yard line, let Dak sneak it to the end zone 2 or 3 times in a row if he needs to. He is a big man. He's not going to break. His leg that broke in 2020 is fully healed. Probably stronger now than it was then. Let Dak's legs work. On the opening drive, touchdown drive, Dak had a big scramble. I believe it was on a third down. Or I forgot what down it was, but it was a big scramble. And he took it from the 20-yard line to the 5-yard line. On those drives, we're inside the 10, inside the 5. Is when we need to run RPOs or quarterback draws, something like that. Dak ain't going to get hurt. I know he hurt his thumb last season, out 5 games. Strained his calf the year before. That was on a pass. And broke his leg scrambling 2020. But he's not made of glass. Let him run the ball 4 or 5 times a game. Scramble 4 or 5 times a game. Scripted or unscripted. You do that and you add another dimension to this new Texas Ghost offense. This team is still learning the offense. They did not play in preseason together. They didn't have any actual reps against another team. So this team is still practicing. They still got practice today, being that we controlled the game. So I know Arizona is not laying down for nobody. They took Washington to the brink last week. Looks like they were going to rout the Giants. Giants came back and took it. We shouldn't have a problem with them next week. And that should be more practice for this offense. This defense will continue to get better. Micah Parsons, I'm calling this right now. and I'm pretty sure everybody else is, will be the unanimous DPTY, Defensive Player of the Year. Will be the unanimous Defensive Player of the Year this season. Today he got, 2 sacks, 3 TFLs, forced fumble recovery, and almost would have been a touchdown if his leg wouldn't have touched the other guy's leg. I mean, goodness. In the first 2 seasons, Micah's big thing was rushing the passer. Oh, now he's rushing the passer and stopping the run effectively. He was a run-stopping machine today. And stripping the ball out of guys' hands. I mean, in the offseason, he took boxing. He took boxing very heavily, so whenever he gets hand checked at the line of scrimmage, he can knock them hands away and do what he does. He is on another level. He's a generational player, the best defensive player in the NFL, and he plays for us. This 2023 Cowboys squad is different, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, the last 27 seasons, forget about them. Forget about the 98 playoff team, the 99 playoff team, the 03 playoff team, the 07 and 09 playoff team, the 2014, 2016, 2018 playoff teams in the last 2 seasons. This year, with the additions that we've made and the progressions of the players, Jalen Tolbert today looked like a legit receiver. Looked better than Gallup. Jalen Tolbert continues to ascend. He could be something. This team is for real. Nobody has looked better than us in the first 2 weeks in the NFL. Nobody's outscored their opponent 70-10. The Giants showed today when they came back. I mean, they were down, 21 against Arizona? No matter who you're playing, if you're down that many points to come back and win, shows that you have a team, a pretty good team. The Giants are not trash. And the Jets are a very formidable opponent. They beat Buffalo last week with Aaron Rodgers getting injured in the game. That takes the life out of a team. They rallied together, came back, won in overtime. Got 4 takeaways on Josh Allen. Mike McCarthy, I'm starting to really buy into his scheme. He knew what he was doing when he let Kellen Moore go, because Kellen Moore was just putting Dak in his own way. Dak has to have a more structured, simplified offense. And Mike McCarthy looks like he knows how to call plays still. This Jets defense is one of the best, if not the best defense we'll face all year. We'll see week 5 when we go to San Fran. And will that be a showdown at what? I'm pretty sure it'll be 2 4-0 teams, because Niners have the Giants next week. We have Arizona. Pretty sure we both get dubs. Pretty sure we both get dubs in week 4. So, yes. This season, we will make it to the NFC Championship game minimum. And like Joe Namath did, I'm going to guarantee that. This team is special. There's something about them. They have a glimmer in their eye. We have a lion on the defensive side of the ball. We have a genius as defensive coordinator. We have the best special teams coordinator. And we have a head coach / OC who is starting to come back alive. He's calling some really good plays. And when we get Tyler Smith back at left guard and have that starting 5 line that we've wanted to see and we have not seen yet, our running game will be amazing, because we can run off the right side really well. Running off the left side, not too well, because Chuma Doga's not that good of a run blocker, or is TJ Bass. Tyler Smith's a big grown man. He'll probably be back next week, I would assume. If not, I wouldn't even worry about that. Let him sit another week, get the hamstring 100%. Even Brandon Cooks too. If that MCL sprain, we don't need them to beat Arizona. So if we want to sit them another week so they can be just 100% precaution and then have them play against the Patriots, I'm all for that. This team is going to get better as the season goes along. A lot of things to be excited about, Cowboy Nation. I know I am. Dak Prescott throws the ball 38 times. Usually he gives one of those balls to the other team. No picks. Should have been a pick 6, but it wasn't. If it would have, should have, could have, right? Now, I know tomorrow they're going to say, well, they played the Jets without their, all-world quarterback that they got in the offseason, da-da-da-da-da. But are they going to talk about our offense putting 30 points up on the Jets defense? Not an easy task to do. This was the best result we could have. It could have been a lot more nip and tuck. Could have been in the fourth quarter, a 4-point game. We slowly just kept pulling away. We were clearly the better team. Tomorrow, I will break down, get more in depth, show you exactly what we did and why we did it and how we did it. Y'all enjoy tonight. Enjoy tomorrow morning. Enjoy Victory Monday. Victory Monday is always awesome. Monday makes Monday a good day. Keep God first and foremost. He comes before everything, even this. Seek Him in His righteousness. Everybody and everything in your life will fall into place. I'm telling you, follow the Lord and He will straighten your life out. I'm a living testimony of that. That's it for my little knee-jerk reaction. Actually, it went 16 minutes. My knee-jerks are usually like 3 or 4. But I'm just so stoked about this team, man. This 2-0 start is not like the 2019 2-0 start. I can guarantee you that. We'll be 3-0 next week. It will not be like 2019's 3-0 start. The 2019 team was a fraud. This team is the real deal. This team has got a championship defense like the LOB in 2013, the no-fly zone in 2015, 02 Bucks in 02. Hell, man. The way they're playing, they could. Micah Parsons said he wanted them to be as good as the 2000 Ravens, who allowed 165 points in 16 games, who allowed 970 rushing yards, didn't even allow 1,000 yards on the ground in the whole season. In the playoffs, they were a wild card team. They allowed 1 touchdown in all 4 playoff games. 1 touchdown, and that was against Tennessee in the divisional round opening drive. Other than that, they held everybody to field goals or shutouts. Let's see if this defense can maybe get close to that. If Mozzie Smith could start coming about like Hankins is, and we can have 2 good one-tech run stoppers up the middle with our shutdown corners and the Lion, it'll make the offensive job a lot easier. That's it for this, guys. Please subscribe, like, and share. Help me get to 500 first, and then from there we'll get to 1,000 together, guys. I guarantee you my show will be one that you will want to watch, just like Law Nation is my favorite show, and whoever else y'all enjoy watching, I will be amongst the top of your list, I guarantee you. But I need your help to help me grow, and when I get to that level, y'all will be glad y'all hit that red subscribe button. It's free. It costs you nothing. If you want to donate, help me get there quicker, please do. There are prizes at the end of the season, and they're no chump prizes like a little plastic cowboy helmet. And I see these guys giving that crap away. I'm talking about playoff tickets, jerseys, Rookie of the Year cards that will be worth a pretty good amount of change down the road, especially Emmitt Smith, and all that type of stuff. Y'all have a good night, guys. Catch you on the flip side. Catch you on tomorrow. Charles and Charges out.